Welcome to this Wood Solutions campus presentation on plywood, laminated veneer lumber or LVL and I-beams. This presentation looks at the products that are available, their major applications and the grades and controlling standards that influence their use. In veneer-based products, sheets of structural veneer are glued together to form larger panels. The orientation, size and quality of the veneer used varies to match final panel performance with the requirements of the intended application. There are three major types of veneer-based products: plywood, laminated veneer lumber or LVL, and I-beams. These are often manufactured from plywood and LVL. Plywood is layers of structural veneer glued together in a sheet with the grain direction alternating between layers. The grain on the outside of the sheet runs along the sheets. The grain of every alternate inner layer runs across the sheet. Plywood always has an odd number of veneers. Plywood has key performance characteristics. It is dimensionally stable with generally high impact and shear strength. It is available from softwoods and hardwoods. The numbers and thicknesses of veneers varies with the quality and the intended use of the product. And a large variation exists in the visual and structural quality of product available. Plywood is used in a wide range of applications. It is used widely as form ply in concrete construction. And plywood is also used structurally as bracing in stud frame construction. It is used as an interior finish in buildings. And lastly, plywood can be made to act as an external cladding. Plywood is available in a range of sizes with two main widths, 900 and 1200 mm wide. The most common sheet lengths are 2400 and 2700 mm, though other sizes are available. There is a wide range of thicknesses in plywood available. One of the major drivers of product variation is the quality of veneer used in the sheet, especially in the face veneers. 5 different appearance grades are listed here for material use in either appearance or structural applications. There are also different types of glue bond, from the most permanent A-bond products to the least water-resistant D-bond material. LVL is a structural wood product manufactured from peeled veneers laminated into a panel with the grain of most veneers running parallel to each other along the board. This configuration results in a material that has very uniform structural performance as a beam or a column. The grain runs fully in the direction of load, and strength-reducing characteristics are randomly distributed through the veneers.
This product is called LVL. LVL stands for Laminated Veneer Lumber. This one is made of a species called Kruing. It's a Malaysian species. The difference between LVL and plywood is that LVL, the layers of veneer, are all glued together in the same direction. They're all running lengthways down the length of the piece of timber, whereas with plywood it's cross-laminated. This is another piece of LVL. I've split it up on its edge so I can explain to you some of the markings on the board. The LVL 15, the 15 relates to the strength of the product. This here, the A-bond, relates to the quality of the glue that's used, or the process of gluing that's used to bind the veneers together. The H2S relates to the termite resistant or the treatment properties of the board. The H2S in this instance is contained within the glue lines that bonds the veneers together. And further down here is the PEFC logo that proves that this product has been manufactured in a sustainable manner.
LVL has particular characteristics in construction. It is reliably strong and stiff, while being straight and uniform without spring, bow or twist. It is dimensionally stable in service and are available in long lengths and a range of thicknesses. This means that LVL is a cost-effectiveness material for many structural applications. While it is primarily a structural material, LVL is also useful in architectural structures, as can be seen from this roof structure in a small school library building in Victoria. LVL panels are manufactured in thicknesses of 36, 45, 63 and 75 millimeters. They are produced in continuous panels up to 1.2 meters wide. It is then resawn into market widths. Available widths for 36 and 45 millimeter material is from 95 up to 300 and 400 millimeters. Common widths for 63mm material is between 200 and 400mm, but can extend up to 600mm. Widths for 75mm material can extend up to 600mm, with material mainly available by order. An I-beam is a manufactured element that has solid timber or LVL flanges and webs of plywood or other sheet material. This configuration optimizes the product's capacity as a beam. This is a section of I-beam. It has LVL flanges and a 3-ply section of plywood as the web. The joints between the LVL and ply are tapered and fully glued. The section is light and very easy to handle.
This product is called an I-joist. The construction of this has a top and bottom flange made out of LVL, and it has a centre webbing. The centre webbing is about 9.5mm thick, and that's made of a product called OSB. OSB is oriented strand board. This is used very much in second story extensions, and a lot of the plumbing, air conditioning ducts, and any pipe work goes through the centre, the OSB webbing, and it is cut by holes.
I-beams have particular characteristics in construction, especially as joists in floors and as rafters or purlings in a roof. Like LVL, they are strong and stiff, but also lightweight. They are straight and uniform without spring, bow or twist, and dimensionally stable in service. They are much lighter than conventional joists and are available in long lengths and a range of thicknesses. All this makes them very cost effective. I-beams are particularly suited for upper floor construction. I-beam sizes vary with the width and depth of the flange and thickness of the plywood web, with 45, 51, 63 and 90mm widths as common. Depths range from 200 up to 400mm and vary on the flange width and the manufacturer. A range of Australian and joint Australian New Zealand standards cover the manufacture and performance of plywood and other veneer-based products used in structural applications. The main ones are listed here. Importantly, most Australasian produced plywood and LVL products are produced to the relevant Australian New Zealand standards under a robust third-party audited quality control program. Under this scheme, there is regular product testing and external inspections of facilities and processes. In summary, in veneer-based products, sheets of structural veneer are glued together to form larger panels. There are three major types of veneer-based products: plywood, laminated veneer lumber or LVL, and I-beams. These are often manufactured from plywood and LVL. Plywood is layers of structural veneers glued together in a sheet with a grain direction alternating between layers. Laminated veneer lumber is the structural wood product with the grain of most veneers running parallel to each other along the board. This optimizes its structural strength. An I-beam is a manufactured element that has solid timber or LVL flanges and webs of plywood or other sheet material. Most Australasian produced material is produced to the relevant standards under a robust third-party audited quality control program.